Team Baker Wholesale Hour of the Wake Up Rave Up is underway worldwide at ar1033.com. And yeah, Jonathan Dorris joining us from the White River Roadrunners in studio. And Gary B., is this right? Was he just running by the studio this morning and you just caught him and said, come on inside and chat with us for a little while?
I grabbed him by the arm and said, Jonathan, we need somebody on the morning show.
Jonathan said I needed a drink of water with the humidity and heat.
Yeah, see, we watered him down and everything. It's worked out well. Well, Mr. President, President of the club now. Congratulations, by the way. And I know you get a lot of help from the better half too, don't you?
Yes, sir. Quite a bit.
His wife Jennifer, she is a runner as well and works in the club. Tell us a little bit about the club, your motto, your directors, and things like that, because it's kind of all things change as we go along, and it looks to me like it's been a shot of energy coming to the club now.
It has. It's been a real boost this year. We put together a really good committee from president all the way down to our secretary.
Mm-hmm.
The club members got together and we kind of put together a new motto. The motto is community focused, so we went with community health, community friendship, community strong.
Mm-hmm.
That if you've got a good healthy community and a good healthy friendship within the community, you've got a good strong base for your community.
Oh, absolutely, and people that run stay in good shape, and one thing about it, you may see where it says big long run coming up, 14 miles or whatever it might be, but there's all sorts of divisions inside there where it fits about everybody, doesn't
it? Yes, sir. We set up our training schedules, and just because it says 6 mile run Tuesday morning,
mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean that you have to come out and be able to run a 7-minute pace for 6 miles or even do the full 6 miles. It's basically a guideline.
Mm-hmm.
Runners, of all paces,
right,
can come out, and if you don't want to do the 6 mile distance, you just say, hey, I'm only going to do 2. That's fine. It's about the camaraderie.
Sure it is. But the club does have some races that it sponsors. Tell us about those.
Yeah, we have a race series here that's local of 8 races, 6 youth races that are 12 and under now.
Yeah.
That's first time this year.
Mm.
The Roadrunner Club itself sponsors 3 of those races, which are the Hilly Village Trail Race, the Heat is On 5 miler, and the 4 Mile Classic. The club directors of those races are Grady Mack, myself, and probably one of the better race directors in the area, my wife, Jennifer Dorris.
Mm-hmm. She's had a lot of success doing that too, hasn't she?
Yes, sir. She's been directing the WRMC 5K for several years now, and that always is a success.
Absolutely. And you're talking about success. Success comes in a lot of ways, through the club, community, individuals. It kind of is a mixture of all of it, isn't it?
Yes, it's a community effort. It's not
mm-hmm.
an individual, and that's the thing about the White River Roadrunner Club is everything we do is team based, and everybody has a voice. Everybody, helps with, the focus, which is the community. The success of the community. I just want to talk about just the individual, maybe give him a shout. Bruce Oakley has done a lot within the community for the youth, at Batesville Junior High, and
mm-hmm.
we appreciate the things Bruce has done. The success of individuals, the stories that come out of the club, it's just amazing.
And you, if someone's listening out there and they say, I've always kind of wanted to be a member of a running club, and if I can do it at my pace like that, boy, I really like to. How would they go about becoming a member?
They can look us up on Facebook, White River Roadrunners.
Mm-hmm.
Just ask to join the page, and people post different runs that they're going to be on, where to meet. We also have our own website.
Oh, yeah.
And that's whiteriverroadrunners.org, and you can go check in on club fees and stuff. Club fee is as cheap as it gets. You know, $15 for an individual and $25 for your family. You're getting personal training.
That's not bad at all.
No.
Shoot, I could afford that.
Well, come on. We'd love to have you.
They'd say, who is that bringing up the rear? Oh, it's Gary B. He's back there diddling around. But running is good for you. Walking is good for you. Any type of exercise, certainly. But running, boy, if you can do that and build that cardiac up, that's very, very important. I mean, you get yourself in good health.
Oh, yes, sir. It doesn't matter if you, and that's the thing that we've turned to with the club is walk, jog, run. It doesn't matter. Everybody is welcome to come out, join us. There's a pace for everybody, and you know the encouragement you get and the guidance you get. Yeah, and you get a lot of guidance. We have a lot of great folks within the club. You know, we've got the cross-country coach from Lyon College.
Oh, yeah.
Cross-country coach from Cave City. And, you know, Brandy Moody helps do the coaching for a lot of the ladies along with Jennifer.
Right. So, I mean, you've got some knowledge there that can be beneficial to anyone. How many you have in your club now?
I want to say this year's membership, we're up 35 from last year, up to about 55, 60 members this year. Which is, you know, that's great.
Oh, it is very, very good. And you could probably double that, too, if, who knows, you know. One thing about it that I've found is that things that people do to keep themselves in shape, you know, kind of come and go. Sometimes it's running or it's other things, but whatever it is, people need to do that, certainly. I want to ask you, what do you think about the new facility out here as far as running and being a member of a running club?
I think the community center was a great investment for the city, especially the running community, because when it's cold outside, we got somewhere to go indoors, and as well as the heat wave coming through. You know, go indoors. So it's a very good facility, and the Heat is on 5 Miler is a start and finish there, and you know, we thank the mayor, Rick Ellenbaugh, and Jeff Owens for allowing us to put on an event there, and you know, put that on display, you know, throughout the state.
Yeah, because a lot of people come in when you have runs. I would think that people would come in from all areas, wouldn't they?
Oh yes, sir. We have tons of people. We've got, for the Heat is on, we've got people from Alabama coming. I mean, they're coming from all over, and that's good. That's just good revenue and everything coming in for our community, and that's what we want to do. Is we want to grow it to be like the Little Rocks and Conways, you know.
Marathons. What's the length of a marathon? Is it about 14 miles, 14.2, something like that?
26.2.
26.2. Well, I was a little short there, wasn't it? 26.2. And people run that length. I mean, wow, that's got to really be in shape to do that, don't you? Have you read any marathons, Jonathan?
Yes, sir, I have. I've ran a few. You're right. You got to be in a little bit of a shape. You got to adjust your training schedule for that, but I ventured off. A couple club members got me to venturing off into 50K.
Whoa!
We have 50K runners in here and locally.
Yeah, I would think Bruce Oakley could do that. Could he?
Yeah, he could. Bruce likes to run the speedier races, but Bruce could do any of it. Just getting out and training. Sure.
And there's certainly a difference in how you train for the 50 than there is a 26 or whatever it may be. Right? The longer the races, you better have a plan, I would think.
Yeah, and my advice is become a humbled runner.
That's very good. And your web page and your Facebook, that's how people can contact you. So if you have more questions, because we're running out of time all of a sudden here, Jonathan, I'm sure, you or your wife Jennifer would be happy to answer any questions people might have.
Yes, sir. Any of the club members, just if you have any questions, drop a question on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Anybody will answer those.
And you get some excellent information. So it's the White River Roadrunners Club. When's your next race?
The next race is the Heat is On 5-miler, and that is a night race, July 14th.
Oh, it's coming up, yeah.
Yes, sir.
July 14th. What's the length of it? Did you say 5 miles?
5 miles, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. July the 14th. Keep that in mind. If you have more questions about it, just let Jonathan or Jennifer or a member of the club know. It's good to visit with you, Jonathan. I understand you're doing a good job as president. They probably want you to do that for 5-10 years or so.
Maybe I may get the boot come December. You never know. But my success is backed by the community and the individuals of the club, and our sponsors, Citizens Bank,
Yes.
and Sam Cook of Arkansas Eye Care, Vision Source, Keith Davis, Thrivent Financial,
Right.
Ryan Moody, Arkansas Containers, Charlie and Cindy Wade of Wade's Heating and Air, Max Race Timing, and most importantly, WR&D Entertainment.
Well, we appreciate that, and I just got to thinking. I bet old Charlie Wade. I bet nobody can outrun him when he heads to the blackberry patch.
There you go. Yeah.
They had a great race out there, the blackberry farm, and
right.
yeah, and Charlie and Cindy are great people.
Oh, outstanding people, outstanding. Jonathan Dorris, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.